Macy's has all of your Grill Master essentials for Father's Day. Stop by to get our hand-trimmed chicken breast and certified Angus beef patties that are ready to grill, so Dad can have his favorite dinner. Make sure to browse our bakery to find the perfect no-work Father's Day treat with our decadent peanut butter bars or famous donuts. Right now, you can get boneless beef ribeye steaks for $12.99 per pound at Macy's. Shop these Father's Day essentials in-store or online at Macys.com through June 18th. Macy's, happy shopping!
This is the Washington Times front page for Thursday, September 26th, 2024. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Voters are more closely aligned with former President Donald Trump's stances, but his brash and chaotic approach to politics has him trailing Vice President Kamala Harris in most national polling. Seth MacLachlan and Jeff Murdoch report an NBC News national survey released over the weekend found Harris has a 5-point lead in competency, a 9-point lead on representing change, a 15-point lead on honesty and trustworthiness, a 16-point lead on temperament, and a 20-point lead on mental and physical health. Trump has a 21-point lead on immigration, a 9-point lead on the economy, an 8-point lead on dealing with inflation and cost of living, and a 6-point lead on crime. The two candidates offered their dueling visions of the economy in recent appearances, stepping up their message to voters in battleground states still anxious about the economy. Harris spoke at the Economic Club of Pittsburgh, where she reassured pro-business Republicans and small business owners that she was in their corner. She pledged to cut red tape and use government power to spur the private sector. Trump traveled to Mint Hill, North Carolina, and reminded voters that Harris had 4 years as vice president to address America's economic woes. A Senate investigation into the July 13th assassination attempt on former President Trump is raising questions about the bullets fired at the campaign rally. The Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee has asked the FBI to place a time sequence and trajectory analysis of all rounds fired at the rally, but Lindsay McPherson reports the panel has not received a response. The FBI has so far accounted for 10 shots fired that day in Butler, Pennsylvania, 8 rounds from the shooter, 1 from a local law enforcement officer, and 1 from a Secret Service sniper who killed the shooter. The Secret Service assigned 4 counter-snipers to cover the rally. It split them into 2 teams and positioned them on rooftops of barns behind the stage. Most K-12 public school teachers are unhappy with their jobs as staffing shortages and pandemic shutdown learning losses extend into the new academic year, according to a new report. Sean Salai reports only 46% of teachers responding to a 2023 Merrimack College survey said they would advise their younger selves to enter the profession. Only 1 in 5 said they are very satisfied with their careers. The National Council on Teacher Quality says teaching has become more difficult since schools switched to virtual and hybrid learning during pandemic shutdowns. Studies have tied historic declines in math and reading scores to the shutdowns, particularly in low-income and minority schools. The federal government has been paying Chinese labs that carry out animal testing, including inhumane tests on puppies. Stephen Dinan reports the White Coat Waste Project said 28 Chinese labs are approved to receive U.S. taxpayer money for animal testing. Among them are the Chinese Academy of Sciences, which carries out such inhumane experiments on beagles. The experiments are supposed to study the effects of severe spinal cord injuries. And finally, a look at the latest situation in the war between Ukraine and Russia with an on-the-ground report from Kursk. Ukraine is waging a two-front public relations campaign while Ukrainian forces remain in a desperate war of attrition with Russian troops along a 600-mile front. Ukraine is trying to reassure the United States and its allies of its ability to carry on the fight while confronting Russia's population with the crimes committed in their name. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See detail.